So who is the perfect realtor? I was asking myself this question the other day. I have worked with smart people, talented people, driven people, successful people. I've had kind of a really interesting lens on this industry for more than a decade now, whether it's people that read my stuff and learn from me, or people that I'm learning from, or people that are clients. Like, I've been deep in the game. And I have been watching, and what I thought was like, man, of all these people I know, who would I actually say, like, yeah, that's the perfect realtor? And when I started thinking about it, what I started dialing in on was like, there are perfect realtors in the sense that there is one thing that they're doing that feels like it's being done a lot better than anyone else in this industry. They are sort of the epitome. They are the pinnacle. They're at the apex of something. And for a lot of these people, they're good at a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. They're good at marketing and sales and operations and service, like branding, everything else. But for this particular experiment, I wanted to sort of build the perfect realtor. And I'm going to share with you guys my list right now. So this was fun to research. I do work with these people. I know these people. I've studied these people. I put a lot of time into this. Like I mentioned before, been observing for more than a decade. So let's get into it. The perfect realtor would make listing videos like Tim Smith. Tim's videos are amazing. They're not even videos, they're films. He has a crew, he has actors, he has cinematographers. Sometimes his videos go viral. Sometimes his videos are a little bit controversial. But you know what they do? They entertain, they're interesting. Everybody wants to watch it, whether they're going to buy that home or not. But man, the buyer also gets a beautiful tour of the home at the center of the film. So the perfect realtor would do listing videos like my man Tim Smith. The perfect realtor would run Facebook ads like Joe Herrera. Joe Herrera has been a client of mine for, 8 years, 7 years, a long time. I've learned from Joe. Joe's learned from us. But Joe is consistent. Joe's Facebook advertising is on fire. He gets tons of engagement. He closes 200 deals a year from the Facebook ads that he runs. He understands the right bait to put on the hook. He knows which listings are going to perform best. He knows how to start conversations and qualify leads. The perfect realtor would run Facebook ads like Joe. The perfect realtor would have a YouTube channel like my man Brad McCallum. Brad is a YouTube star. Like, he may not have millions of subscribers. He's got a big channel, but he is great at it. Like, he's great on camera. He's interesting. His YouTube channel is beautiful. The thumbnails are done well. The kind of what I would consider content mix between listings and educational stuff and funny stuff, the way the videos are filmed, the professionalism and the quality that Brad's team brings to his YouTube channel and his YouTube presence, it really is world class. Brad McCallum, if the perfect realtor existed, they would have a YouTube channel like yours. The perfect realtor would have Zillow reviews like Veronica Figueroa. Veronica's Zillow profile is nuts. There's like over 1,000 reviews. They're virtually all perfect. They describe the process, the team. Like, she is amazing if you check her out on the Zillow reviews. And not to mention, she works with a lot of people who come from Zillow as a lead source. She's been working with Zillow for a long time. And when you're working with them, the people that you work with, they do expect 5-star service. They do have that ability to rate you right after the deal's done. So if there was a perfect realtor, the perfect realtor would have Zillow reviews like Veronica Figueroa. She's also my agent. The perfect realtor would give back, and the perfect realtor would support nonprofits like Jay Marks. Jay Marks in his local community is putting a spotlight and a focus on nonprofits that are looking for support, that help the local community. He's consistent with it. He's in Denton County. These profiles and videos and literature that he's creating, like, the perfect realtor is going to make a lot of money. And so the perfect realtor should contribute back into the community. They should be philanthropic. Whether you decide to share that you are or not, that's a personal choice. But the perfect realtor would support nonprofits the way Jay Marks is. The perfect realtor would follow up with leads like my man Dan Chin from Dan Chin Homes. Dan has created a system, a team, an infrastructure, standards, processes, scripts, tracking. Like, they do it and they do it right. Like, if there was a perfect realtor, they would follow up with leads like Dan Chin and his team. Now, I feel lucky that a lot of the philosophies and a lot of the tactics that they're deploying, they learned in the conversion code. Dan's told me that. Like, they call quickly, they call often, they know what they're going to say, they ask great questions. Like, Dan is doing it right when it comes to lead follow-up. If the perfect realtor existed, they would follow up with leads like Dan Chin. The perfect realtor would spoil their sphere of influence and their past clients like Lisa Archer. You know, I have known Lisa forever, it feels like. Conferences. I have helped Lisa with her branding of Live Love Homes. I've helped her with her logo. You know, we've been friends for a long time. And what I've learned from Lisa is that she treats, to quote our friend Mark Spain, she treats her database like a data bank. And she does that by having clients for life, not by just having past clients. She treats her sphere like gold, whether that's parties that she holds for her past clients, whether that's the engagement that she's doing through Facebook with them, bringing awareness to the things that would help them. If the perfect realtor existed, they would treat their sphere of influence like Lisa. The perfect realtor would embrace new technology, like my man, Amit Bhuta. Amit is amazing at grabbing the new thing and doing it and using it and trying it and loving it and talking about it. Like, he's on Clubhouse, he's on Anchor. You know, a lot of you guys don't even know what Clubhouse and Anchor are. So Amit is constantly ahead of everybody else, trying all the cool new stuff. And then he sticks with the stuff that he really likes, that he's really good at, that works. So I've seen this industry for decades. Like, they do not want to embrace the cool new thing. They call it shiny object syndrome. And there is, to a point, this wrong place to be where you would be chasing tools, not doing your job. But in Amit's case, he's a successful agent. He's got a great team, and he's on the cutting edge. If the perfect realtor existed, the perfect realtor would embrace new technology like my man Amit. The perfect realtor would be as good on the phone as Pat Sheppard. Pat Sheppard is a phone animal. She is so good on the phone. Her tone, her voice, the questions that she asks, she is a phone monster. Like, she is so good on the phone. I've been involved in role plays with Pat, heard her calls. Like, she is so good at that. And that is such an important skill to have. So when I think about, you know, the skills on this list, that sort of, you got to be good at this stuff nowadays to be considered a perfect realtor, one of them would clearly be conversations on the phone with her clients, with her sphere, with the leads that are in her database. If the perfect realtor existed, they would be as good on the phone as Pat Sheppard. The perfect realtor would create a culture like Jessica Woodbeck. Jessica's culture within her company, within her organization, within her team, amongst her agents, it is amazing. It's philanthropic, it's fun, it's charitable, it's healthy, it's positive, it's forward thinking. Jessica is a real leader. And you can just see that the culture she's building to support her team and to support the people that she works with is legit. You know, I think for a long time, the industry was sort of mega agent up here, or, you know, owner up here, and then everybody else on their team down here, the admin, the buyer's agent. And that's not what it's like with Jessica. She is an amazing leader when it comes to creating a culture. She got a background in doing that. She's been successful for a long time. So if there was a perfect realtor, they would create a culture like Jessica Woodbeck. The perfect realtor would be as addicted to learning as my man Charles Cherney. Charles Cherney, first of all, just full disclosure, he's in Boston. He's surrounded by things like Harvard and MIT, so he's in a learning center in this country. And he is constantly sharing books and quotes and podcasts and influencers. Like, Charles is clearly addicted to learning. One of my best coaches said, the more you learn, the more you earn. You should always be learning more than you're earning. And it's just a pleasure to watch Charles. He has a thirst for knowledge. He's a super sharp guy. If there was a perfect realtor, they would be as addicted to learning as Charles Cherney. The perfect realtor would use Instagram like my man Jason Cassity. Jason has taught classes on Instagram at Inman, at our conference. He gets it. And when I look at his feed and when I look at what he shares and the stories and the reels and the IGTV and the posts that he's doing, he's consistent. He doesn't follow any certain pattern. Everything's not perfect. It's not this like glamorous fake life that nobody would believe in anyway. It's genuine. It's real. He's focused on work. He's focused on family. He's focused on friends. He's using Instagram the right way. I know it helps his business. He also does a great job with the Cassity team Instagram account. So if there was a perfect realtor, they would use Instagram like Jason. The perfect realtor would create market reports like Dan Wurtele. Dan's up in Vancouver. This guy is clearly smart when it comes to the market, data, trends. Like, I remember reading an article that he wrote about the potential impact of COVID on the market where he is. And he wrote that very early on, kind of predicting some of the future. His monthly market reports are amazing. Like, he analyzes the market. I don't think the perfect market report is just total homes sold, total homes listed, days on market, list to sale price. Like, he analyzes it. He has opinion on it. It's all backed up by data and research. If the perfect realtor existed, their market reports would look like Dan Wurtele's. The perfect realtor would recruit like Brad Allen. Brad Allen, when we think about recruiting in this industry, let's just be really clear, it has always been sort of a herd mindset. We'll take anybody, come on in, you want a job, grab a phone, you don't have to pay them anyway, you're not paying their benefits. Like, the recruiting for many organizations is a numbers game. They need as many people as possible. What Brad does that I love, and I think the perfect realtor would do, is he's attracting the right agents. He wants to make every single agent that he brings on board and recruits truly successful. And that's just not the case in most places. In most places, you bring on 7 and 3 of them are good. Or you bring on 10 and maybe 2 of them end up clicking. But the way that Brad attracts people through the content he creates, through the culture that he shows off, through the education that he gives the people that come to work with him, the perfect realtor would recruit like Brad Allen. The perfect realtor would send emails like Heather Buckman. What I love about Heather's emails is she tells stories that are interesting. It's like the Tim Smith videos. Everyone that actually watches it loves it, not just the potential buyers. Well, it's the same thing with Heather's emails. She is storytelling. She is taking the same type of information other real estate agents share, and she's turning it into a narrative. There's a person at the center of this story that's not her. What a novel concept. So Heather does a great job, but you know what? She's also, through her email marketing, getting listings out there, converting leads, getting people to reply to her to want to list their home. So it isn't just, a blog. It isn't just fluffy content, but it's great content. Heather Buckman, if there was a perfect realtor, they would create emails like hers. The perfect realtor would have trainings like Amy Youngren's. Like, Amy is also a lot like Charles. She loves to learn and then she loves to teach, but most importantly, she wants to make sure that the other agents that work with her are learning. Like, her trainings are great. She brings on guest speakers. She's actually got a Facebook group called North Group University where they are constantly teaching the whole industry. Her competitors, like, you're either going to share what you know or you're not. And she has become a knowledge base for a lot of people I'm sure it's growing her team. I'm sure it's helping her business. But her training is great. If the perfect realtor existed, they would have trainings like Amy Youngren, and also shout out to Sarah from her team that does a great job hosting these trainings. The perfect realtor would promote their listings like Connie Carlson. Connie does a world-class job. Now, full disclaimer, we help her, we coach her, we do some of the campaigns for her, but Connie is really just a great marketer who happens to be a real estate agent. She takes somebody's listing and she makes it a celebrity. She puts it everywhere. Everywhere she puts it there the right way. She makes the listing the star of the internet while she's promoting it. She does it through video, through Facebook, through email, through banner ads, through YouTube advertising. Connie's listings are everywhere and her sellers love it. Her sellers are salivating. Connie Carlson, if the perfect realtor existed, they would promote their listings like Connie Carlson. The perfect realtor would create custom pages for their listings like Billy Wemlinger. Billy, he creates a page for every listing that is completely unique and completely better than just the listing where it happens to be pulling in through the MLS and the traditional listing details page. He does one of the best jobs, the best job, the perfect realtor at creating these pages for his listings. He gives the listing a name. He's got the pictures. He's got the Matterport. He's got the blueprint. He's got the write-up. He's got the context. He's got it all. So if the perfect realtor existed, they would create custom pages for their listings like Billy. The perfect realtor would have a beautiful website like Gretchen Coley. Gretchen has a website that's basically Beauty and the Beast. It's beautiful, and she's added some amazing content to it. Check out her menu. Look at all the custom pages, neighborhood pages, program pages. Like, her website is a plethora of content. She showcases her accolades beautifully. She actually has amazing content for sellers. Specifically, she gives them different programs. Oh, you want to be an iBuyer? Let's talk. You want a guaranteed offer? You want to fix it up before you sell it? You want to, buy before you sell? Like, she has content that has meat on the bone. It's the stuff people really want. She does great videos throughout her website. She's consistent with her blog. She's built a bunch of pages that nobody else has. The perfect realtor would have a website like Gretchen Coley. The perfect realtor would do content marketing like my man Jordan Rossman. Jordan is a content creator who happens to be a real estate agent. People that love to create content like myself, we just do it. We don't care if you're watching or not. We're going to put it out there. We're going to put it in front of an audience because that's something that's gratifying for us. And Jordan does a great job, whether it's his blog, his Instagram Reels. He's always trying new platforms like TikTok, email marketing, custom pages on his websites before anybody else about like virtual real estate. Jordan does a great job. If the perfect realtor existed, they would do content marketing like Jordan Rossman. The perfect realtor would make bold investments like Kevin Leatherman. We have all sorts of clients at Curator. Some of our clients, they just use our technology. Some of our clients, they have us build their website and run their ads. Some of our clients have us run their website and do their marketing. Some of our clients have us doing their emails. Some of them have us doing their Google pay-per-click. Some of them have us promoting their listings. We're a full service marketing firm, but not everybody invests in everything, and Kevin does. And it has been a pleasure to watch his business blow up. That's sort of the dream for a lot of people. You go from being a solo agent with an admin or maybe 2 or 3 person team. Kevin's dominating now. His web presence is beautiful. He's constantly striving to get better. I believe that the perfect realtor would make smart and bold investments. They would invest in growth. They wouldn't be passive. They would be aggressive. And Kevin's doing that. And we're thrilled to work with him on all these different things. If the perfect realtor existed, they would make bold investments like Kevin Leatherman. I hope you just learned about a bunch of people that can help you become a better realtor too. These are the smartest of the smart. These are the best of the best. These are the brightest of the bright. And in the category that I've mentioned, I'm not sure there's anyone better. If we could somehow figure out how to connect all of these folks, they would be the perfect realtor. The one thing they do all have in common, and I'm honored to say, is that I call each and every one of them a curator client. I work with them. I know them. They've trusted us to help grow their business. And we've been learning as much from them as they've been learning from us. We're proud to partner with them. We're proud to power their growth. We're proud to make them look great to sellers because that's what we do at Curator. So thank you for tuning in to the Meet the Perfect Realtor. Go check out their stuff. Click on their links, follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook, go check out their website. We've linked up on the site the ability for you to check them out on social media, check them out on their website, check out some of the specific stuff that I mentioned that they do well. You can go to curator.com/perfect and you can see every single person I just mentioned, stalk them, follow them, emulate them. You too can become the perfect realtor.